Hey, it's Andre, and well, I was bad. I was really bad, and I acted on a list, and I picked up something that I wanted. Since it came out, I'm sorry, couldn't help it. The Commander. Like I said, the Commander scored real high on Andre's holy smokes list, and I couldn't help it. I could not help myself at all. Yeah, I now have way too many planes. I have no reason to want a tail dragger with flaps and everything, but it just looks so good. So enough of me and my issues. And yeah, I have a plane addiction problem. I probably should get rid of a few models from the fleet, but let's hop into it and do a quick unboxing and see what this bad boy looks like. So I did go for the bind and fly one versus the plug and play, mainly because that receiver, they finally done what I like with it, with the safe select and a few other features, so why not? So let's open up this box and see what we got. Upside down. Ooh, this is a big airplane. I don't think I've ever opened up a 1.4 before. Alright. The E-Flite Commander bind and fly. There's the bind plug. Just gonna rinse some foam stuff real quick. Go through this quickly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to assemble this evening, but I definitely will take out all the parts and we'll look over them and make sure everything is nice and healthy and ready to go. Look at the size of those control surfaces. So that's one of the wings. It does have flaps and the servers are pre-installed, so that's pretty cool. It does go with a nice bind into the wing plug, so that's going to be pretty nice. Got some pretty beefy spars. Overall, it seems to be packaged really well. Wow, look at that. Nice looking wings. Actually, that's a really nice color. I really like the checker scheme on the bottom. That's going to stand out really well. Nice control surface pieces and everything. Nice looking plane. Oh, I can't wait to dig this part out. This is going to look gorgeous. Alright, looks like landing gear, spars, two big spars. Well, one on the main front and one on the back. Probably one is the elevator. Get these foam pieces out of the way for now. Landing gear. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm in love with this plane already. Look at that. Nice, solid piece. Really nice aluminum. That is really good looking. Other little pieces, your hardware. Looks like they only included 2 of everything. Wish they would give more. For the cost of this airplane, it wouldn't hurt to throw in a few extra little pieces. There are my elevator control surfaces. Alright. And a moment. Here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is nice, pilot dude. That is sweet. Alright, let's get the box out of the way. Oh, that is a nice looking machine. Oh, how does the canopy come off? Probably pressure fit. Nice. Oh, that's a big heavy duty magnet. Nice, 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 nice. I will have to throw on my adapter. Eventually I'll clip it, put an XD60 on there because that's what I fly with. They say you can fly with a 2200 to a 33. Obviously I'll be flying my 22s, but that's a pretty substantial. I bet I could get a 4000 in there. One of my Zippy Compacts 3S 4000. Definitely would fit a 4000. That'll give you plenty of climb. Wow, wow, wow. Nice, nice color. It is spinning a rather nice prop. I don't know the spec, but that is a nice 900 kV motor, 40 15C, so 15 15 brushless motor, outrunners, and a really nice big prop. ESC is a 45 amp ESC, so that's pretty nice, and that's a big open bay. So that is a nice looking airplane. I don't think I've ever had anything at the 1.4 size, so that's kind of fun and new and exciting for me. This thing is just really nice. I'm impressed. All right, let's get on to putting this thing together, or at least looking through the manual real quick and pulling the pieces out little by little. Elevator, good hinge style on it. Control rods are there waiting. Everything is there waiting, so I just have to snap those in. Snap those in. Obviously, there is I have 2 lower screws that line into the bottom really nicely, so that's cool. Spars. So we'll cut those open when we're ready to put those in and line up. They're the lineups for the aileron and flaps. Battery tabs, so really it's not a lot of screws, so we're going to get right into this thing then. I will be clever and I will watch the manual and read the manual and go through it. It is nice to see inside, noticing this, inside all the controls are labeled, and it is a 6-channel, so I will have to map this in, and obviously I will be using my FR Sky with my Orange Arva X transmitter module. Because I don't own a Spectrum radio. Maybe one day I will. Who knows? And the manual. Obviously, the first thing I do as well is I do download these guys electronically right away. Oh, that is a really nice piece of kit. Oh, I'm so impressed with this airplane already. And they say to use the... Nice. Bags are even, screw bags are even labeled. That is nice. We've seen them before not being labeled. So these are the 4x40s. Here we go, 2-piece. Nice 2 beefy screws. I probably won't use any Loctite because I don't know if I'm sinking into plastic, and most times I don't want to do anything crazy like that. So we'll just go with the general approach. Over she goes. Nice and pretty. Look at that exhaust. That's nice. Nice red too. I don't have a lot of red airplanes. To me, when I looked at this aircraft, it was a nice mix between a Sukhoi, the green Sukhoi, and I think this is what the Pawnee should have been. The Pawnee is a nice plane, but it just never had the same punch. So I fly it, and I do like it. Initially, I really had a lot of issues, but this plane, when I saw the reviews, particularly the flight test one, and right away I kind of liked just the way it looked, and I hemmed and hawed, and I said, and in the end I just said today, let's go after this thing. And so far, I'm not regretting this purchase. Woo-hoo-hoo. I like the wheel pants. I don't think I've ever had a plane with wheel pants before. Next up is the elevator. And the elevator requires the screws marked B and the spar. And the little mini spar. Okay, 2 mini screws, spar. Alright. Left side. There we go. Interesting that this side is binding a little bit more than the other side. There we go. Nice and smooth. I do like the seafoam. It is impressive stuff, and it doesn't get damaged as quickly, I find. Cool. Over. 2 little screws. So I guess the nice thing is that if you ultimately had to transport this aircraft, this is a pretty easy fix. Or easy to break down, I should say. Ta-da! Oh, that thing is great! Love it. There you go, elevator. Some nice solid mounting points. This will be kind of curious to see how the wing goes in and locks in. I'm really curious to see how clean it goes in. But there are 2 little, I'm noticing there are 2 little key spots. So, oh yeah, you hear a click, and then that's in. Oh yeah. I think we got it first shot, and I'll know when I flip it over how it looks. See, I'll show you with the other way. This thing's a handful. No, you can see that not quite in there, so I will have to work on that and get them in. Okay, so these were the points I was talking about. See, on the end of the servo that leads, nice little spots, and they help guide you in, and then those are your screw down points on the bottom. So that is pretty impressive, actually. Again, that lovely, lovely, lovely color. Love those patterns. So upside down, in we go. Line up the spar. Slide it in. And then if I turn this over, you will see how it lines up. I think the trick will be to put the screws in on one side once they're locked in, rather than trying to force the other side. Yeah, I'm going to do the short screws and the long screws. That'll help. Alright, so short screws in the back, long screws in the front. Okay. Okay, so the tip about the landing gear, relax those screws till you get the wings on. They definitely will make things easier. And there you go, the unboxing of the E-Flite Commander, my very first 1.4 meter from Horizon. Picked it up from Great Hobbies at a good price, and I admit I'm excited. This thing looks gorgeous, and you know, it's a nice format. Like, no, I don't need another tail dragger, but oh, it looks really good with those wheel pans. I'm thinking this thing might actually do really well on skis this winter, so you never know. I can't wait to bind it up. Obviously, I'll remove the prop and set it up. And really the only issue I had was getting that spar into the wing to allow me to get the wing on. After that, it went fine. The only mental note to make is if you're going to use a plane holder like I did, you may want to put a towel down. I did kind of, in the back, muck up the line here a little bit, so it's kind of upsetting, but it's going to happen sooner or later. I tell you though, that canopy, boy, that's not coming off in flight, but she's got a big open bay. I know it calls for anywhere from a 22 to 3000. I checked. It looks like my Zippy Combat 3S4000s will fit in there. So 45 amp ESC, 15 size motor. Again, I'll get the prop off and I bound it up, do all the setups with my Tyrannus and my Orange RX DSMX module. But I'm looking forward to it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The E-Flite Commander. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.